Hello, you are most welcome to SZM, Slums and Zongo Matters. What if everything you've heard about Zongo is incomplete? Today we are here in Sawaba Zongo to show you what people don't see, the hustle, the energy, the real story.
Hola. Yeah, most of them are.
Upon our arrival in Sawaba, the streets felt calm, almost quiet, yet full of life breathed the surface. As we move forward, we begin to see the heart of the community. Children everywhere, some riding bicycles, others rolling old tire along the street, turning simple things into moments of joy. Nearby, a few of them pumping water, not just for themselves, but for their friends. The small act, but a powerful reminder that here survival is shared. Then the atmosphere gently shifts. It is time for prayers. So during the prayers moment, people gathered, preparing themselves, performing ablution, using the same water the community depend on. In this moment, faith and daily life become one. As we continue our walk, we come across a well, simple yet essential, a source of life for many, serving an entire community with what little it has. Just a few steps ahead, the energy changed again. A group of boys playing football, laughter for the air, competition, excitement, pure of joy. And for a moment, I joined them, not as an outsider, but as one of them. And in that moment, nothing else mattered. So the game was full of fun. I really enjoy every part of it, playing with those kids.
One of the movements. Left, stop.
Then we met her, a fishmonger whose story reflects years of living in this community. For over 25 years, Sawaba has been her home. Through her small business, she supports her family, doing her best to provide and sustain, like many here. She faces economic challenges, especially when the market is slow. But beyond that, she speaks of peace. To her, living in Zongo is not a problem, but a place she calls home.
When I finish, I give to those who sells those other things.
That's the cold stuff. You get them from
No, Asafo.
Asafo market. You go to the Asafo market
And bought it.
and then bring it. Okay, that's good. So making business here, like what are the basic challenges that you usually faces as a saleswoman?
Okay.
The
Okay, send you over baby. If you say to you, what got on? If you understand, we say if you are piano. You say I'm a quantum. If you are so told you, we say a patabia and they want to.
And also, do you enjoy the environment? Living here for so long, how is the experience like?
Oh, it's not actually. Baby, by depending the way I want to solve it now. By it's not actually in face it a year. And yes, if you are weird, Jumana, so I said, so thought, say, across it, and now win. But apart from another problem,
so
my name others on go by has had a cool and then giddy.
So Oba Kroma hanging like
Oh, I say any woman.
I'm
sorry.
Okay.
I think as one going ya set and come ever say, but it depended one cassa and minimum others on goes there. But I had
Okay. That's good. And also, I can see that you have kids, children, and how do the business support them in their school?
Any Debian auto, I will never be filmed. So you also got Okra and Suska. But still, I say, was send over Cocoto. I did say, so I probably go so I would say the overton so. No,
Okay, no, I understand that there are challenges, but upon all, she always try to make sure that the children are provided for and then their school is being catered for. I think that's that's Mama. As we continue our journey, we come across another group of young men, far from home yet of purpose. They came all the way from the north, not in search of comfort, but in search of survival. Here, they found something to hold on to, a skill, shoemaking. With their hands, they are building more than footwear, they are building a future. We stop and then engage with them. We ask the difficulty question about life, about work, about education, and their response is both simple and powerful. Yes, they are still in school, balancing book with survival, working on weekends and during holidays just to support themselves. We move further into another part of the community, a place many will overlook. Here lies a water lodge surrounded by open space, almost like a quiet garden in the middle of it all. But just beside it, a different reality emerged. Wooden structures, but built with sticks and planks, narrow paths, a bridge also made of wood, home carefully held together, not by perfection, but by necessity. The community is diverse, different people, different journey, different way of survival, traders, nomads, hustlers, each finding their place within the space. And then we met them, young boys quietly taking care of cattle, not in a field, but within the same environment they call home. We stop and ask questions. How are they doing? They say they are fine. We ask about school. and their answer reflects responsibility beyond their age. They take care of their parents' cattle, feeding them day in and day out. But when it's time for school, they leave this life behind and step into the classroom. We came across another group of people made up a community from different background, yet here in Zongo they live as one family.
So maybe
We sit with them and listen to their experience. Many called this place home for over 2-3 decades, and for them, life here is not defined by hardship but by coexistence. But they also offer a deeper reflection. Every community has its goods and its bad,
that like this that
and sometimes it is the action of few that shape the perception of many.
and then I'm
This, they believe, is why Zongo is often misunderstood. But from within, the reality is different. It is place you must come closer to truly understand. Let's hear from them.
so anto reality gela yide zas mama polo so and ten chana like enyam kama so kam nin mumi and you debilim puni utuma puni like so be here kabe nanga de ben shaw so kam ning la busy like the and chika man wa at the end of the day like bendir guna kana yin puni so motivation man ya wula yeah
Still within the same neighborhood, we come across a well, a simple system, a rope tied to a container, lowered into the ground and pulled back up with water. I decided to try it myself. The first attempt, I pull up water. And the second attempt, the container came back empty. And so I tried again until finally it was filled. In that small moment, I understood something deeper, that even access to water here requires patience and effort. We then speak to one of the young men nearby. We ask how deep the well is and how it served the community. Finally, I was very thirsty, so I have to climb very top to get water from then hydrate myself. Yeah.